Hi guys and welcome to Crazy Burger. So in this video we're going to be looking at another dual cart that's going to be released come Christmas time on Evercade for 2023. The two games are Goodboy Galaxy and N Wiz, and we're going to play these games in this video and I'll give you my opinions as we go. Okay guys, we've got two brand new indie games for Evercade. Now Goodboy Galaxy at the time of this video it's not even out yet. I think it's going to be released on Switch at some point as well. But at the time of this video, there was only a demo available to actually play, which I'm playing in this video. But there's enough here to give you an idea what this game is actually like. And N Wiz is a NES style game, puzzle style, single screen game from a couple of years ago, and it's really rather cool as well. Pretty hard, but it's cool. Might not be up everyone's street right enough. So here's a couple of screenshots and some information about the games. Goodboy Galaxy, you're playing Maxwell the dog, and you need to solve puzzles, defeat enemies. It's basically kind of like a platform Metroidvania style sort of a game, kind of, and it's on the Game Boy Advance. The one thing that certainly stuck out to me, the graphics are absolutely fantastic in this game, and they certainly stick out. I love the bright, colourful graphics, really impressive indeed. Now you've also got N Wiz, which obviously a little bit graphically it's probably less because it's only on the 8-bit NES, but this game is all about the puzzle elements and trying to clear the screen of all the sort of monsters by pushing your way through. But it's hard as nails. It looks simple enough, but it gets ferociously difficult. And it's got that unique feature where you can actually rewind back to like 100 moves if you actually get stuck. But I'll go through that in the video. Let's get started. Let's play these games and I'll give you my thoughts as we go. Okay, so at the start of the demo you find yourself crash landed on this planet and your hyperdrive is basically broken, so you're really trying to find a way to repair your ship so you can escape from this planet, and you find a lot of characters on the way, and apparently this is jam-packed with lots of levels, 50 characters that you can talk to. And it's really cool. The graphics are fantastic. Now they are touting this as 0.2K graphics, some kind of cutting edge technology used on this Game Boy Advance version, but I'm not entirely sure what that means, to be honest with you, but it does look really nice, no doubt. Really bright, really colourful graphics. It looks really, really cool. I love the gameplay style as well. It's obviously, you've got shooting, you've got your sort of jumping, you've got the jetpack. I'm sure there's going to be lots of additions as you go through the game, like power-ups to your weapon, probably your jetpack as well. You're having some kind of double jumps, I'm sure, some stuff like that. But yeah, you're on a mission through this sort of planet, which at first seems empty, but obviously things happen. And it obviously opens up and there's a lot of things to explore, see and do, and lots of things happen. This demo, I'm not sure how long it actually lasts, but I played it for about 20-30 minutes and it just keeps giving. And it is available if you want to play this right now. You can play the demo version on itch.io for free. But this game will release, I believe it's going to release on Steam, Switch, Evercade, who are getting obviously the physical version of it. At some point obviously you can get the original physical version on Game Boy Advance. Not sure what the price is going to be right enough, but no doubt this is a very, very cool game, absolutely fantastic, and this is the first time I'd actually heard of it, and I'm pleased to have played it. I really enjoyed playing through it. It's good fun, sort of exploration adventure style with sort of almost RPG elements. Great stuff, great story. I'm looking forward to playing it more and discovering it more. I cannot recommend this game enough. It's brilliant and great fun. Certainly gets quite tricky right enough with some of the things that happen to you. You sort of lose your jetpack, you lose your gun and blaster, you need to traverse through some of the stages multiple times without these sort of implements, then get them back again at the end. But yeah, it's really, really cool. Can't wait for this one on Evercade. Okay, so on to Witch N Wiz, which was released a couple of years ago on the NES. I think there was a physical version of this available. I can't remember if it was about $40 or $50 at the time, but you can actually buy the digital version on itch.io for $10. So interesting to see what the value is of this game. It might give you an idea of why this is on a dual cart in the first place. But the game does start off as got a lengthy sort of prologue sequence that lasts about 3 minutes. It's obviously trying to set up the game and some kind of story towards it, but for me I thought it was a bit pointless. It just seemed a bit daft and it just wasted 3 minutes that I wanted to pretty much fast forward, ironically enough. But I'll probably do you the favour and I'll fast forward to this and get to the gameplay elements. Okay, so Witch N Wiz is a single screen puzzle game where your goal is to try and clear the enemies that are on the screen, such as this ghosty thing, and I'm pretty sure there's a different few enemies through the sort of game. Now apparently there is over 100 levels, but if you get stuck like this you can press the rewind function button and that will rewind up to I think 100 plus moves. But personally I thought it was probably better to probably press the start button and just have press the restart the full level option, because sometimes going back 10, 11 moves it's quite tedious and quite slow. I think the function itself seems just a little bit sluggish to me. But yeah, it starts easy enough, but immediately I think I get into level 4 I started to get a little bit stuck, and it started to get tricky quite quickly. But it's definitely one of those games, a bit like maybe the recent Game of the Month, Big Too Small. If you get stuck, you will maybe just keep at it and keep at it. Eventually you'll get the right sort of strategy to actually complete that level. And it is quite satisfying once you actually work it out, but sometimes you'll probably stare at the screen and think there's no way that this level is entirely possible to complete. And it's kind of amusing because once you do complete it you think, ah, right. It's just trying to think through it logically before you even get going. And it's really good fun. I'm not sure there's a lot of massive value here because it's not the greatest graphical game you'll ever see, but it is very addictive. It is great to get your teeth stuck into, and if you don't like puzzle games then this might not be for you. And obviously if you like platformers then this could be a very strange cart. You might end up buying this just for one game like Goodboy Galaxy, or if you prefer puzzle games you might even just buy it for this game entirely. But would that make that worthwhile for you? It's hard to say. As you can see here, I'm getting stuck in this level. It's so difficult. We're only on level 5. And I reckon, based on this, the fact that some of these levels are going to be so difficult, you'll probably have this game, if you get addicted to it like I did, you'll probably be playing this for weeks, maybe even months, till you actually solve the puzzles. I know with regards to Big Too Small, I had that on my EXP. I did not want to update to the last Game of the Month because I wanted to complete it because it was so addictive and I really enjoyed playing it, and I think this game will have that similar sort of qualities. But for me, I think Millie and Molly on the C64, it's a very similar game, but I think it's probably a better game overall. But it is quite similar, and I'm pretty sure that they do steal elements from a Game Boy game many years ago, but I cannot remember the name of it for the life of me. But anyway, it's a good game. If you like your puzzle games, you'll love to get your teeth stuck into this. Okay guys, so that's the joke cart, that's the two games played, and personally I really enjoy both of them. Both of them are really different style games. Interesting selection to include together. I'm not sure it makes a lot of sense. Maybe they complement each other, maybe they don't, I don't know. I think one of the issues I have is that maybe one of these games might not appeal to you and you might only like one game. I don't know. It's a strange sort of combination for me, but they are both excellent games in their own right. And I really enjoy playing them, and I'm looking forward to playing them more. But I'm just wondering if these games are value enough to be added to a joke cart rather than on an Indie Heroes collection instead. Anyway guys, some good games. I'm looking forward to playing them on the Evercade. Thanks for watching.